A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Muhammad Lincoln will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, I'm so excited to watch him pitch today. He's coming off a 20 strikeout performance. 20! He's got electric stuff. He dominates. He gets ahead. It's like wipe out, forget about it. I hope we see some of that today.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski.
Leading off
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
16, Travis Jankowski.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Now, H, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Digging in, Kurt Kellenberger. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
First baseman.
Rob Brady stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Rob Brady goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Adam Rosales stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of it. Stepping in, Muhammad Lincoln.
Pitcher. Muhammad.
Into the windup and Lincoln. The pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make.
At the plate, Luis Sardinas. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ethier's there. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Christian Bethancourt. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider, oh look out as that one just about took his nose off.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
And that misses 2-2. Hit out towards second. Hernandez is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Edgar Alanis.
Pitcher. Edgar.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Jankowski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. C.J. Land swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia.
The left fielder, number 30.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Can't start any better than this. He's set. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Muhammad Lincoln. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Ready for another chance. Kurt Kellenberger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Brady. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding in once again, Adam Rosales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez ranges to his right. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Digging in, Luis Sardinas. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, no outs now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ashton.
And this will be fouled away. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Erskine ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Muhammad Lincoln. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. He pulls this one into right. Kellenberger is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swinging a looper to left. Davis is under it, 1 down. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. C.J. Lamb is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Ball 2. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Digging in once again, Kurt Kellenberger. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Rob Brady, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. The pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Standing in, Adam Rosales. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Muhammad Lincoln. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he
digging in the switch hitter, Luis Sardinas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Luis Sardinas.
Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Christian Bethencourt stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-1 pitch. Way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Jose Rondon will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Davis moves over. He's got it, and that does it. It's a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.